The doctor's white coat, a symbol of authority and focus. Imagine a doctor entering the examination room. The door swings open, and in walks a figure clad in a pristine white coat. This simple garment immediately sets the tone for the interaction that follows. They are wearing a crisp white coat. This coat is more than just a piece of clothing. It is a symbol that conveys a wealth of unspoken messages. You immediately feel a sense of trust and confidence. The white coat reassures you, signaling that the person wearing it is knowledgeable, competent, and trustworthy. Have you ever wondered why? Why does this simple piece of clothing have such a profound effect on our perception? It's not just about the doctor's qualifications. While their education and experience are crucial, the white coat itself carries a powerful symbolic weight that goes beyond credentials. The white coat itself carries a powerful symbolic weight. It is a visual shorthand for authority, expertise, and a commitment to patient care. It triggers a psychological response known as enclothed cognition. This concept suggests that the clothes we wear can influence our psychological state and performance. This fascinating phenomenon reveals the surprising influence our clothes have on our minds. The white coat in particular has been shown to enhance cognitive abilities and focus. In a 2012 study, researchers found that participants who wore a lab coat performed better on attention-related tasks. The simple act of wearing the coat seemed to prime their minds for greater focus and precision. The coat was linked to doctors and scientists, professions associated with focus and precision. This association likely contributed to the enhanced performance observed in the study. Simply wearing this garment seemed to enhance these qualities in the wearers. The white coat became a tool for channeling the attributes of the professions it represents. This is just one example of how clothing can subtly shape our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. The power of the white coat is a testament to the broader impact that our attire can have on our mental state and how we are perceived by others. Unpacking Enclothed Cognition, the science of clothes and the mind. Enclothed cognition is a relatively new area of research in psychology. It delves into how the clothes we wear can affect our mental state, emotions, and even our performance in various tasks. This fascinating field suggests that our attire is more than just a fashion statement. It can actually shape our cognitive functions and behaviors in profound ways. It explores the systematic influence that clothes have on the wearer's psychological processes. For instance, wearing a lab coat can make someone feel more attentive and detail-oriented, while casual clothes might make them feel more relaxed and creative. The clothes we choose to wear can set the tone for our day and impact our interactions with others. The term was coined by researchers Hajo Adam and Adam Galinsky in 2012. Their pioneering work opened up new avenues for understanding the psychological impact of clothing. They conducted various experiments to demonstrate how different types of clothing could influence cognitive performance and social behavior. They demonstrated that the symbolic meaning we attach to clothing can have a measurable impact on our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. For example, wearing a suit might make someone feel more powerful and competent, while athletic wear could boost their motivation to exercise. The symbolic power of clothing can thus be harnessed to enhance our performance in various domains. Adam and Galinsky's research highlighted the interplay between the symbolic meaning of clothes and their physical experience. They found that the physical act of wearing certain clothes could reinforce the symbolic meanings attached to them, creating a feedback loop that enhances the wearer's psychological state. They argued that clothing doesn't just change how others perceive us, it also changes how we perceive ourselves. This self-perception can boost our confidence, alter our mood, and even improve our cognitive performance. The simple act of dressing up can thus have far-reaching effects on our mental state and behavior. This self-perception, in turn, influences our cognitive processes. When we dress in a way that aligns with our goals and aspirations, we are more likely to feel empowered and capable. The clothes we wear can thus serve as a tool for self-improvement, helping us to achieve our full potential in various aspects of life. Dressed for success: how clothing primes the brain for action. But how exactly does this work? How can a simple piece of clothing influence something as complex as the human brain? The answer lies in the way our brains process information. Our brains are constantly bombarded with sensory input. To cope with this overload, they rely on shortcuts and associations. Clothing serves as a powerful visual cue that can prime our brains for certain actions and behaviors. For example, wearing formal attire might activate neural pathways associated with professionalism, attention to detail, and abstract thinking. On the other hand, casual clothing might prime the brain for relaxation, creativity, and social interaction. From Zoom calls to operating rooms, the clothes we wear can significantly impact our mental state and performance. This concept, known as enclothed cognition, suggests that the symbolic meaning of clothing and the physical experience of wearing them can influence our psychological processes. The implications of enclothed cognition extend far beyond the laboratory. It affects how we feel, how we think, and even how we interact with others in our daily lives. This phenomenon is at play in countless everyday situations, whether it's dressing up for a job interview, putting on a uniform for work, or even choosing an outfit for a social event. The clothes we wear can shape our behavior and mindset in profound ways. Consider the rise of work from home attire during the pandemic. With many people transitioning to remote work, the lines between professional and personal spaces began to blur. Many people found that changing out of their pajamas and into more professional clothing, even if only from the waist up, helped them focus and be more productive. This simple act of dressing up can create a mental shift, signaling the brain that it's time to work. The act of putting on more formal attire can enhance our sense of professionalism and readiness, even in a home environment. This phenomenon isn't limited to remote work. In various professional settings, the clothes we wear can influence our confidence and performance. For instance, wearing business attire can make us feel more authoritative and competent, which in turn can improve our productivity and focus. Similarly, athletes often have specific rituals involving their uniforms. The act of putting on their gear helps them mentally prepare for competition. It's not just about the physical readiness, it's about entering a mindset where they feel capable and ready to perform at their best. The uniform becomes a symbol of their role and their readiness to compete. This mental preparation is crucial for achieving peak performance. In hospitals, surgical gowns and masks not only serve a hygienic purpose, but also help surgeons enter a focused and precise mindset. The ritual of donning these garments can create a sense of seriousness and concentration, essential for the high-stakes environment of an operating room. These garments act as a psychological barrier, helping medical professionals to compartmentalize and focus solely on the task at hand. The attire helps them to mentally prepare and maintain the high level of concentration required for their work. These examples highlight the pervasive influence of clothing on our cognitive processes. From enhancing productivity to boosting confidence and focus, the clothes we wear play a crucial role in shaping our mental states and behaviors in everyday life. Dressing your mind involves practical tips for cognitive enhancement through clothing. The good news is that we can leverage the power of enclothed cognition to our advantage. By making deliberate clothing choices, we can influence our mental states and enhance our cognitive performance. Want to boost your focus for a challenging task? Try wearing an outfit that makes you feel confident and alert. Feeling anxious about a presentation? Opt for calming colors and comfortable fabrics. Need a creativity boost? Experiment with bright colors and unconventional styles. The key is to be mindful of the symbolic meaning and physical sensations associated with different types of clothing. A global phenomenon, the impact of clothing on the mind is not limited to Western cultures. Across the globe, different societies have long recognized the psychological power of dress. In Japan, for instance, the traditional kimono is associated with formality, respect, and attention to detail. Wearing a kimono often evokes a sense of cultural pride and self-awareness. Similarly, in many indigenous cultures, ceremonial clothing plays a crucial role in spiritual rituals and rites of passage. These garments are not merely decorative. They are believed to hold power and to facilitate altered states of consciousness. Beyond the fabric, the future of enclothed cognition holds immense potential. As our understanding of enclothed cognition deepens, new and exciting possibilities emerge. Researchers are exploring how clothing can be used to promote well-being, enhance performance, and even treat psychological conditions. Imagine clothing that could help regulate emotions, improve focus, or boost confidence. While we're not quite there yet, the future of enclothed cognition holds immense potential. By understanding the intricate relationship between clothing and the mind, we can unlock new ways to enhance our cognitive abilities and live more fulfilling lives. There you go, folks. The clothes you're wearing right now aren't just fabric. They're actively shaping how your brain processes information. This isn't pseudoscience. It's documented neuroscience that explains why strategic clothing choices can give you an immediate cognitive edge. So here's my challenge to you. For the next 7 days, try creating your own cognitive costume experiment. Choose specific outfits for different thinking modes. One for creative work, another for analytical tasks, and a third for social engagement. Wear them consistently for their designated purposes, and watch how your mind responds differently. Share your experiences in the comments below. I'll be highlighting the most interesting results in our next video on the nocebo effect, when your mind makes you physically ill. If you found this mind-blowing, hit that subscribe button and notification bell right now to join our exploration of the hidden psychology that shapes everyday life. And if you know someone whose performance could benefit from this science, share this video with them immediately. Remember, your clothes are programming your mind whether you realize it or not. The question is, will you take control of this powerful psychological tool or let it control you? The choice is yours. Thank you for watching.